In a rare show of unity, 145 members of parliament, cutting across party lines, have submitted a motion in the Lok Sabha to initiate impeachment proceedings against former Delhi High Court Judge, Justice Yashwant Varma. The motion comes in the wake of serious allegations tied to unexplained cash found at his official residence. The controversy dates back to 14th March, when a fire broke out at Justice Varma's government bungalow. In the aftermath, authorities reportedly discovered wads of cash hidden within the premises. A panel set up by the Supreme Court found the allegations credible, escalating public and political scrutiny. Under the Judges Inquiry Act 1968, at least 100 Lok Sabha MPs or 50 Rajya Sabha MPs must sign such a motion for it to be considered. In this case, 145 MPs signed the resolution, more than required, signaling the gravity of the situation. The petition submitted to Speaker Om Birla bears signatures from across the political spectrum, including the leader of the opposition Rahul Gandhi, senior BJP leaders like Ravi Shankar Prasad, Anurag Thakur, Rajiv Pratap Rudy, Congress's K.C. Venugopal, and Supriya Sool of NCP, SP. Regional parties like the TDP, JD, U, Shiv Sena, CPI, M, and Jansen Party also joined in. Once such a motion is submitted, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha can either accept or reject it. If admitted, a 3-member committee, comprising 2 judges and a legal expert, will be formed to probe the matter. Only if this committee finds merit in the charges will the full impeachment process proceed.
I need to inform you that I have received notice of motion under Article 217, 1B, read with Article 218 and Article 124, Sub-Article 4 of the Constitution of India, along with Section 31B of the Judicial Inquiry Act 1968, to constitute a statutory committee for removal of Justice Yashwant Varma, Judge of the High Court of Judicature at Rajasthan, at Allahabad. This has been received by me today. It is signed by more than 50 members of the Council of States, and thus it meets the numerical requirement of signing by members of Parliament for setting in motion a process for removal of a High Court judge. Since the Honorable Law Minister is present here and has so indicated that a similar motion has come to be presented by requisite number of members of Parliament of Lok Sabha, requisite more than 100.
More than 100, 152, I think.
More than 100. To the Honorable Speaker, Lok Sabha, the provisions of provisions of Section 3, Subsection 2, proviso will come into effect, and the Secretary General will take necessary steps in this direction.
Senior BJP leader Ravi Shankar Prasad, one of the signatories, emphasized the seriousness of the charges.
ये एक संवैधानिक प्रक्रिया है। एक बात आप समझें, न्यायपालिका की ईमानदारी, पारदर्शिता और उनकी स्वतंत्रता तभी सफल होगी जब सम्मानीय न्यायाधीशों का आचरण भी अच्छा होगा। मैं इस बात को बहुत विनम्रता से दोहरा रहा हूं। The conduct of an individual judge in terms of propriety is equally important for independence of judiciary. तो जैसे आरोप संगीन थे, अब हम लोगों ने फाइल कर दिया है उनके इम्पीचमेंट की कार्रवाई के संबंध में. अब जो जजेस इंक्वायरी एक्ट के अंतर्गत जो प्रक्रिया होती है उसका माननीय स्पीकर पालन करेंगे, लेकिन हम लोगों ने इतना आग्रह अवश्य किया है कि ये कार्रवाई जल्दी होनी चाहिए.
Meanwhile, Advocate Matthew J. Nedumpara, who has been actively pursuing the matter, said this is the third petition he's filed demanding a criminal investigation.
This is the third petition I'm filing asking for a registration of FIR. So fundamental. And today the Chief Justice was certainly not in a receptive mood. The Chief Justice said, we will dismiss it. I told the Honorable Chief Justice with the greatest of respect that it is impossible to dismiss it. In fact, Justice Varma, I use the word Varma, also is seeking to demand the same only, because he said inquiry was conducted which is completely without any jurisdiction, and he has been accused of by the report of the committee, and that therefore he himself claims to be an agreed person in not an FIR being registered. So who prevented the FIR from being registered? It is the Virasami's judgment which says no FIR can be registered against a judge of the High Court or the Supreme Court without the prior permission of the Chief Justice of India. And because of that judgment only, I came to the Supreme Court and said that Virasami is able to be declared to be under Perentorium, and the court shall direct the registration of FIR. That petition was disposed of or dismissed, saying it is premature. Then I waited for the committee's report to come, and when I moved the second petition holding that now there is a committee, and that too appointed by the court, headed by judges of the Chief Justice and judges of the High Courts. And then Justice Walker said, yes, now the committee's report is there, and it has been sent to the President. Now the ball is in the government's court. Let the government decide. You go to the government. I went to the government, made a representation, and the government did not act it. In fact, except that nothing, I've said some formal communication, nothing else has been received, and therefore I came for the third occasion. So my stand it is, the Chief Justice said, you will dismiss it. I said, with the greatest of respect, that it is impossible to dismiss it.
Despite the push, the Chief Justice reportedly indicated reluctance to entertain the plea. This episode raises important questions about judicial transparency, accountability, and a political will to uphold constitutional checks. As the Speaker prepares to decide on the motion, the nation waits, watching whether this becomes a turning point in India's judicial history.